thanks for joining me today for this highlight video of the Good News Infinite Hope live stream I do every Friday. Please be sure to smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you're new here, and share the video. Thank you so much. Here is the article. So this is man keeps a rock for years hoping it's gold. It turned out to be far more valuable. In 2015, David Hole was prospecting in Maryborough Regional Park near Melbourne, Australia. Armed with a metal detector, another metal detectorist, he discovered something out of the ordinary, a very heavy reddish rock resting in some yellow clay. So this is the rock. He took it home and tried everything to open it, sure that there was a gold nugget inside the rock. After all, Maryborough is in the goldfields region where Australia's gold rush peaked in the 19th century. To break open his find, Hole tried a rock saw, an angle grinder, a drill, even dousing the thing in acid. However, not even a sledgehammer could make a crack. That's because what he was trying so hard to open wasn't no gold nugget. As he found out years later, it was a rare meteorite. And one of the things that was discovered recently that's really cool was how a second HIV patient may have been naturally cured, scientists say. Next article. Let's get into this next one. This is a really sweet story. I think this is sweet. Says after their flights were canceled, they spent 24 hours falling in love. It's a love story, you guys. I love love. Here we go. Everybody, welcome Stephanie. My nerdy home is here. Yay! How are you, Stephanie?
I'm good, thank you. I'm sorry I'm late. I actually thought it was a little bit later than what it was, so.
Oh no, it's all good. I figured there was a timing thing. It's all good. It's all good. This is a chill show, so there's no problems. We're here to chill out. It says man waking up from 25-year coma. Really pumped that The Simpsons is still on. So here's another story, and this one is like a good Samaritan story that, I mean, this guy is really brave and he ended up saving a life. And I feel like this is really cool. This dude's from Netherlands. Says hero driver sacrifices his own car to save another driver who is having a seizure. A motorist in the Netherlands sacrificed his own vehicle to save another motorist who was having a seizure on the highway. So there's the car. And then that's the other guy. He's going to come and go right in front of him. There's the other guy that's in front of him. And he made the car stop. Man stumbles upon brother's 30-year-old Letterman jacket in a thrift store. This one has a video, so we're going to watch this. What a cool looking jacket.
There's memories I will never forget, and they're all kind of flooding back to me right now.
Jed Motley's emotions free-flowing Tuesday following a serendipitous discovery by his brother Josh 2 weeks ago at a Pine Top thrift store.
When he sent me the picture of it, I knew it was mine instantly.
28 years ago, Jed was a varsity football player here at Chaparral High School, an accomplishment that could really only be represented in one way, of course, with the sporting of a Letterman jacket.
I went to a store right down the street here, and we picked everything out. We might have even put a deposit down.
But when it
looks like he found Jay's fedora too.
Mom Jerry broke the bad news. They didn't have the money to purchase it.
I thought about the jacket over the years, and it bummed me out when I couldn't get it because everyone else on the team had one. I felt like the only one that didn't.
It was a difficult call for Jed's mom to make, but one he understood. Close throughout his life, she passed away in 2012 at just 65 years old.
Wow, she's pretty.
My mom was very religious and would say to us all the time, well, when I die, I'm going to come back and give you signs and stuff. And that never really happened.
That is until Josh walked into Veterans Village, a Pine Top thrift store near his home.
So I get into this store and I'm literally walking around, and the first thing I see is this bright red jacket hanging.
Because, dude, let me just send you a picture of this real quick. I couldn't believe my eyes.
The jacket had the name Jed stitched on it, class of '94. The patches he picked out right there on the sleeves.
So I remember designing it, but never saw the final product. So when I saw it, I just couldn't, yeah, it was mind blowing.
That thing's been sitting somewhere in perfect condition for 28 years.
Jed flew in from LA where his brother
That's
delivered
crazy.
it at long last. A mother's message to her sons finally received, giving them a story for the ages.
It's one of those things that something so painful can turn out so beautiful years later, and you got to just ride it out, and you never know what's around the corner. Life's a trip.
I'm Cameron Colum,
Oh,
ABC,
wow.
Arizona.
How cute is that
That
story?
is so neat.
You're in Texas, right? Wichita State University basketball player star goes viral after helping clean an arena following a game. Did you hear about this? Texas news.
No.
So here's the video of him helping clean up. He's a good human, and apparently people really approve of this. I mean, I approve of this. Good for him.
Yeah.
Contributing. High school construction class build bus stop shelter to protect student who uses wheelchair. Here's another really sweet story, and this is a Thanksgiving story, and I thought it was really appropriate for today, especially because Thanksgiving is all about caring for other people, especially people you don't know, right? Like that's the whole point of Thanksgiving, is to open your hearts and minds to other people you don't know. A Colombian couple looking to celebrate their first Thanksgiving in the U.S. have received hundreds of invites from complete strangers. So this is a really cool story. Let's have a listen.
Recently moved to Massachusetts from Colombia, was eager to celebrate Thanksgiving for the first time and share the experience. So they extended the invitation to complete strangers, not sure what to expect.
But as WBZ's Rachel Holt shows us, the response they got was overwhelming and heartwarming.
Susanna Orrego and her husband Edward are new to the United States and learning as they go.
The first month was hard for me because in Colombia we say hello to all the people in the streets, and sometimes the people don't reply back. So I told my mom, probably the people is not so friendly.
The couple left Colombia in August to move to Brookline, where they plan on living for 2 years while Susanna studies at Harvard Medical School.
So it's like, know the culture, try to embrace a new country that opened the doors for me and my husband.
That included learning more about this new holiday they kept hearing about, Thanksgiving. Susanna posted on the app Nextdoor explaining they wanted to spend the holiday with an American family, not knowing how her request would be received.
Hey, we're a two couple that is not from America. We want to know about Thanksgiving. We want to share experience.
The result was over 200 invitations and responses from complete strangers. One of those coming from Carol Lesser
That's
of
so
Brookline,
cool.
which was ultimately the offer that Susanna and Edward chose to accept.
She mentioned that she have a multi-generational family. So for me, it was amazing.
As I said to her, I felt like I won the lottery because she
Wow.
chose us and we got a chance to meet them.
What made you want to invite these two people who you've never met before and welcome them into your home?
Just felt like she seemed so genuine in her reaching out, and I felt like we could reciprocate and show her a good side of America.
After my post
Aw.
with Thanksgiving, completely changed. The people is kindness, the people is love. So it's changed my mind completely.
Rachel Holt,
Aw.
WBZ News.
I love that. When people do this kind of stuff, it really warms my heart. The first year I came to Mexico, we started our friend, the first annual Friendsgiving that we had, and one of my friends was like, "Oh, I have a new expat friend that just moved here too, and she doesn't know anybody. Can I bring her?" And I was like, "Yeah, Thanksgiving is all about meeting strangers and getting together, and so we welcomed them, and she came, and and then she came to our second one the following year, because it's just this is how you meet people. I like that saying from the book A Streetcar Named Desire, to be friends, you gotta be strangers first. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me for this highlight video of the Good News Infinite Hope live stream. Please be sure to smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you're new here, and share the video so we can get more people involved in the positivity. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.